Well, good evening, internets. I'm getting this one in right under the wire. It's 11:31. Yeah, 11:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, right? We're in Daylight Savings Time, right? Oh. And I'm doing another Bookworm Bound just to keep my streak alive. This is day, I think, 31 of my consecutive live streams of me working on my new book, NONFICTION BRAND, Discovering, Crafting, and Communicating the Completely True, Completely You brand you already are. And I made this promise to myself and to you, gentle listeners, readers, viewers, that I was going to do these live streams to actually show you how I'm writing my book, but also, frankly, to make me write the damn book, because it's been in my head for 10 plus years, but I've never gotten around to writing it. And now I'm using you as a reason to actually get down here and write the damn thing. And so that's what I'm going to do. Although tonight it's going to be a brief one, because it is the weekend. It's a Sunday night. And frankly, I want to go to sleep. Just saying. But I do want to progress the book even a little bit. And one of the things I realized last night on the live stream was that I haven't really done my job when it comes down to figuring out certain things about my book, like typography. Now, I know that I want to use Palatino as the font inside the book, and it's kind of interesting because I normally prefer sans serif fonts that are more modern looking, but inside a book, especially a written book, a published book, I think that serif fonts actually help with legibility. Because again, when we read words, it's more or less generally understood that we don't read the letters, we read word shapes. And that's why so many people are good at reading but crappy spellers. If they really read the actual spelling, they would learn it over time. But the fact is that a lot of people can read perfectly well, but can't spell worth a damn because they don't actually pay attention to the spelling. They pay attention to the word shape. And I'm a pretty good speller. I'm certainly a better speller than someone dealing with numbers. That's for darn sure. But one of the things about typography that is really important, and I'm actually going to show you this, is because I'm going to make a little note thing to myself about the typography, specifically the font sizes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and type in and I'm just making visual notes for myself, so I'm going to go ahead and make that Palatino. As you can see, I got a few too many fonts in my system, but that's what you got to do when you got to do it. Type Palatino, headline, let's call it chapter headline. Down boy. Is a chapter headline at 15 point Palatino bold. Sometimes it's really helpful to spell it out for yourself in a big, big way. Make no doubt about it. And I need to make this 15 points. By the way, I'm using Pages, Apple Pages, which comes free, or you can download free for any Mac OS system computer, and I love that part because I hate myself some Microsoft turd. I have to use it all the time because of being a professional writer, but I hate it. I hate it. And Pages is not perfect, but it's free. It's Apple. I'm a huge Apple fan. And that makes everything all that much better. This is a subhead at 13 point Palatino bold. And again, I just have to go make it actual 13 point. Change it to Palatino. That would help. Bold. And then paragraph. This is regular. Paragraph copy at 11 point Palatino bold. Yeah. 11 point it is, but Palatino it is not yet. But it will be in just a second. But it's not going to be bold. It's going to be regular. Why do you keep jumping on me? Regular. We can make all of this Palatino. So this will come in handy as I'm doing the book, creating the book in Scrivener, which is a book creation software application that I'm using. And I'm just going to print this out. But I'm also going to save it. This is brand book. Down. Why is this all of a sudden going nuts? All right. What are we going to call this thing? Book type typography. I'm just going to save that. I just printed it out so that I can have visual reference of this type and just have it right on my desk, or maybe I'll put it on the wall right in front of me, right next to my, you got to see it to be it, book cover. Yeah, the book cover, at least this draft of it is done for the time being until I plug in some blurbs that hopefully I'll get from people who've read the book and feel like endorsing it in some form or another. Things like that. So I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight because it's late. I want to go to sleep. And I've still worked on my book and kept my streak alive. But I do want to just double check and see what date it is. So I'm going over to YouTube. By the way, this is on YouTube Live right now, and Facebook Live, and also Twitch. I don't know why I'm going to Twitch, but I guess why not is my big point. If you can do it, why not? And let's see, videos, lives, Yesterday was day 31, so this is day 32. Wow. I'm quite impressed because I didn't think I'd make it this far, to be totally, completely honest with you. But that's cool. Thanks for helping me out, making me, before I go to bed tonight, make me come down here and do something working on the book, even though it's kind of weak. It's better to be weak and do it than not do it at all. And so that's what I'm doing. So that's it for me tonight on BOOKWARD BOUND. Sorry, it's kind of a not terribly strong episode, but it's also showing you what you need to do if you want to get a book written, and that is make an appointment with yourself to actually write it every single day. Doesn't matter if you write one word or 5,000. What matters is that you move that book forward. And so that's what I did. With your help, thank you very much. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to say goodnight. And theme music, take us on out.